everyone, welcome to today's video. So today is another cooking video. Obviously I'm in my kitchen, and this morning we are going to make something that is super good. I've had it before. One of the ladies used to make this all the time for our breakfast meetings when I was at the chamber, and I tend to fall down the black hole that is Pinterest, and I happened to find a recipe and I'm like, oh my gosh, I know that recipe. I want to try that recipe. And I figured, hey, you know what? You guys will probably like it too. So this morning we are making breakfast sausage muffins. The recipe is super simple, it's super quick, and it's great for a breakfast on the go. So let's get started. Recipe for these breakfast sausage muffin biscuit things is massively simple. It calls for 1 cup of Bisquick, and because I am using things out of my pantry, out of my cabinets, as you can see one of my cabinets is open in the background, I found one of these little packages that's like those just add water things of Bisquick Complete, and so I'm going to try it with one of these. We will see how this goes. So then you need 1 pound of cooked sausage. Right before everything closed down and the world went upside down, I actually had a rain check for 6 rolls of breakfast sausage and 6 packages of breakfast links for 99 cents. So I grabbed those because I knew that would be 12 meals. So that we didn't have to use it while we were kind of in seclusion, so I wanted to use it for this recipe. Well, the rolls of breakfast sausage must have rolled down to the depths of my deep freeze, but I was able to come up with 2 of the boxes of these, and they are just pork sausage links. There are 8 skinless links, and all I did was I chopped them up into little rounds and browned it up. So I don't know if this is exactly a pound, but it's 2 boxes worth of the 8 links that have all been chopped up and cooked. You will need 4 eggs beaten and 1 cup of shredded cheddar cheese. So what we're going to do is we're going to combine everything in a bowl. Then we are going to before we do that, we're going to preheat our oven to 350 degrees because they cook at 350 for 20 minutes. So let's get cooking. Everything is going to be mixed in this large mixing bowl. It may be overkill for the size of bowl, but I also don't want to make a mess. All right, so let's get our ingredients going. Let's mix up some breakfast sausage biscuit. So it's all mixed together. I hope. I hope that's what it's supposed to look like. I might add a little. No, I think it's okay. I've never made this before, so we're making this together. This could be a Pinterest fail, or this could be a Pinterest win. So okay, what I'm going to do next is I have got a muffin tin, and a thing of the little liners. And so what we're going to do is we're going to fill our muffin cup. Our muffin cups are going to go in our muffin pan. And then I'm going to scoop the mixture into there and pop them in the oven. So let's continue with the rest of this recipe. Alright, so the first batch is out of the oven. The total batter made 9 of these muffins, and it probably would have made a little bit more, but I did use 2 scoops in each muffin tin. And if you're wondering what kind of scoop that is actually a official cookie scoop. It is not an ice cream scoop, it is a cookie scoop. And I love it. I use it for making cookies, I use it for making muffins. I got mine at Macy's several years ago, and it is amazing, and I use it all the time. So here is what it looks like coming out of the oven. I did let it cool a little bit before I decided to start eating it because I didn't really want to burn myself. So now I am peeling the wrapper off of the thing. I think if I make these again, I will spray the muffin light tin instead of using liners because they are sticking really bad to the cupcake liners. And there was a lot of oil in the bottom of the muffin tin when I popped them out. So I think if I spray the muffin tin, it will do just a little bit better. Because I am fighting to get this paper off. Or maybe I just needed to spray the liners. And I will make sure to pop the little photo right here. And that's what I went off of. Okay, so I'm free. I'm loose. All right. So I will say that when I went to scoop up the second batch, it looked more like what I thought it should look like. So my suggestion is once you have it all combined, let it set for a couple minutes and then scoop it. It probably will work a little better. I don't know. We'll see how the second batch comes out. So here is inside. That is good. I will say though that I think I needed to add more cheese. It called for 1 cup of cheese, and I honestly thought that was a little under the amount of cheese that it should have, but I was going by their recipe. I wanted to follow their recipe, and then I can always make additions and subtractions later. So I do think it needs more cheese. 100%. Okay, so I think overall, I need to grab a napkin. Hold on. My mom always said, don't use your clothes for a napkin. They're not a napkin, they're your clothes. So I grabbed a paper towel real quick. So overall, I definitely think this was a Pinterest win for the basic recipe. A few things I would do differently next time. Like I said, I would probably spray the muffin tins as opposed to using the liners, because here's kind of what happened with the liner. I really did have to peel it off, and I lost some of the muffin in the process. And I would probably add more cheese, simply because it's supposed to, you really can't even taste the cheese. Like, to me, you should be able to taste the cheese if it's in there. So overall, I'd say this was definitely a win, not a Pinterest fail. So let me know in the comments below. Do you think that you will make this? And if so, let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you in the next video.